Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gripping and Ripping. Today we're out here at a brand new pond. Brought my dad with me. We're gonna get out here. I've heard the winter fishing is good at this place and see what we can get. Lots of pickerel in here, so be interesting to see what happens. Heard of people catching some pretty big bass in here. Pond behind me, someone caught a 10.2 pound bass. Hopefully we can get into something good here. The sun is peeking out. Things are gonna start to get good here in a minute. Haven't had a single bite yet. You had one follow your bait though, so.
I had a hit.
How are you doing by yourself? Paddling. Alright, I'm gonna give you a hand. Putting a lot of faith in you right now. You already tried to stand up and flip the kayak earlier. The pond vegetation's like 2 feet below the surface of the water, so can't really use anything that sinks down and has a treble hook, so it's making things difficult. If you guys haven't tried these things are amazing. The action in the water is ridiculous. Dad with a nice little pickerel using the chase bait. Look how red it is around the mouth. This pond has a ton of pickerel in it from what I understand, but we're out here hoping to catch some bass as well. We're in about, I don't know, 1.5 foot of water right now. Maybe I need to switch up baits. I'm using a chatterbait with a fluke trailer. Maybe I should switch up to a soft plastic, see what happens. Things have been slow for me, so I'm about to bust out the Gary Yamamoto 5-inch Senko. See if we can slow things down and catch up to Dad. He's got one catch so far, little teeny chain pickerel. So don't even know if we should let that count, but he did get a fish, so he's not skunked. I am so far, so we're gonna switch things up, slow it down a bit, and see what we can do. Talk about slowing it down. I'm gonna take it a step further, and I'm gonna wacky rig this. So I'm gonna toss it out, reel it in nice and slow, bounce it off the bottom a few times. Like I said, we're only in like 1.5 foot of water right now, so, and it's super clear today. You can see right to the bottom up front of this pond where it's probably 3 or 4 feet at the front, and you can see straight to the bottom. Dad was actually able to see something blow up on his bait earlier from about, I'd say, what, 30 feet from the kayak? Absolutely. It was way out there, and he was able to watch it follow the lure and take it. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to set the hook, so missed it, but it was still a pretty cool experience. Well, like I thought, the bottom is too full of vegetation still, so wasn't able to use the wacky rig, so we're gonna go ahead and go back with a conventional Texas rig.
It's in his mouth.
Let it have it. It's winter time. They're cold. They're not gonna be moving as fast. They're not gonna be as aggressive, so
Look.
yeah, let it have it. There you go. Oh, you missed it. He had like a, I don't know, maybe,
How many times?
Ate it all up. He had a, probably a foot-long pickerel on there. Really aggressive.
You're not gonna fix it? You're sitting right there.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Deep channel here. We went right through it earlier, so I'm gonna stop just shy of it and we'll cast into it and see if we can catch some fish in the deep water. I'm not familiar with this pond, but it looks like that's probably the deepest part of the pond. And that's the only deep spot we've seen at this point. I don't have a depth finder on this yet, but that's in the works. So get that on here and we can start figuring these ponds out a little bit better. Okay, hooked into it. Didn't get it all the way, and almost hooked Dad in the face.
Oh!
And he almost returned the favor.
Oh.
That was coming right at me.
I didn't say.
Yeah, they gotta be some small fish in here playing with us right now, because they're nibbling, they're taking it, running with it, and then when we try to hook it, they're spitting it. I don't know. You might get another crack at it. I'm currently fishing backwards, which doesn't help. Current keeps flipping us around. I got it anchored down to the bottom right now, and it's trying to take us back to the main part of the water.
Feeling good on this one. Feeling good.
Let's see what you got. That chase bait's getting a lot of attention today. Well, I was right. I've only gotten bites on this Senko. Needed to slow things down. Water's cold and shallow here.
That was nothing but air.
Dad's trying to cast so hard the boat flips with me in it. We're gonna have to get him his own kayak next time.
Playing with it.
That fish is hungry. It's giving us plenty of opportunities. I wonder if it's the same one every time. It's right in the same spot. Keeps running with it. We saw it once. It almost surfaced and then took off back down to the bottom. The day wasn't a total wreck. Didn't get skunked. That's always a plus. Got one pickerel in the boat, and we probably had 5 or 6 bites, which also isn't bad. Keeps it fun. So we're gonna paddle in here. There's a little ledge here that you can either step off of or a gradual incline. I'm gonna try to hit that gradual incline kind of hot, roll up on it, and let him hop out first. See what happens here. I'm used to doing this alone, but doing this with another person's a little different. All right, is that gonna work for you? Definitely gonna video record this. I'm gonna make sure you don't fall out here. Think you can step over the seat, or no?
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, let's take it slow. Who cares?
Think you can step over the seat, or no? That's what I was worried about. Here. Got everything? And that's what I was worried about. Alright, wow. We'll be drying these boots out. Well, we can see some equipment in the water. I'm already wet, so is what it is. I'm going back in. But you live and you learn. Won't make that mistake again. You make one wrong move and you see what happens. Got him. Well, I would say that was fun, but I'd be lying. Well, it is what it is, folks. We fell in the water. So Dad made one wrong move. I couldn't correct it, and in we went. Made for an exciting day, and I'm not mad about it. We didn't lose any equipment, and that's all you can really ask for when something like that happens. Nobody got hurt, and nothing got broke either. I'm actually pretty happy. So like I said, not angry, and everybody's good. So phew. I'll see you next time on Grippin' and Rippin'.